Hey guys, it's Crystal Dragonfly here with showing you my journal, how I'm making it for my Life 2017 Facebook group. So here we go. This is, starting off, I thought on this, guys. It was like bugging the total crud out of me. I was like, oh, I can make this, I can do that, and nothing really clicked. And then I was working on another project, and I whipped out my wasted paint composition notebook and go, you know what? Why not use that? It's beautiful. It's got something different on all the pages. I've got line pages. So that is what I decided to do. The first section is there's writing. This is my book of unwasted paint. I just am now finishing it up from my previous. And I thought, well, because I've taken out papers out of here and used in other art projects and things like that. I didn't know if one would be enough for next year. So I took another one of my journals, or another composition notebook that's got this vinyl-y, and I took double-sided tape and stuck them together. They are stuck, okay? They are stuck. This is an old journal that I ended up not using. So it does have a little bit of writing in, but I'm going to paint over that. Otherwise it's, nothing wrong with it. So, after I double-sided taped the crud out of it, I took duct tape and did the spine, because I am still going to be using this to mop up paint, so I want it to stay like I do. I just use it. So, but I want to do something on the cover, and this material ain't great to paint on. And I really want to use, I have this material I have. I love it. It's so cool. I think that'll look awesome. So that's going to be a cover. I'm hoping. So first off we're going to do is, I have a bunch of this camouflage-y type of paper. I got a big old stack out of it from a thrift store for $1. It was like, and a container it was in. But I don't want that. I want the white. So I'm going to glue and double-sided tape these into the books, okay, on the front and back. And why I'm doing that is because I want the orange not to show through on the blue. I think it'll look a lot better, see, just much more prettier. So that's what we're going to do. Side done. Okay, I'm going to show you how you do it to the next side. This is what I use, because you can get a big roll of like $3 or $4 at the, I can't even talk, guys, at the hardware store. That's what I'm looking for. So I'm going to go ahead and run it off a little bit then I just run it around and help secure the inside. So I'm going to put fill this out, and we'll be back. Tape on there. This is just a real simple covering, because like I said, I'm actually going to, it's not the actual cover, oh darn it, and make sure it gets stuck where you want it, because if you let it go, there's no pulling it off after it touches this, guys. There is no uh-ohs on that, so I didn't get it quite centered, but I'm alright with that, because like I said, it's not the actual one. So there is that. I'm going to cut these corners like that. We're going to put this one down. Okay. Alright, now I'm going to put piece of tape, just like on that. And I'll be back when I get that done. Got my material cut out. I got a position where I want to, so I was debating on what to use. So, glue. I love working with Aleene's. Don't care for the darn jar, because I can never get the glue out of it, but But I'm also going to put like one little, a couple little pieces of tape just to help keep it in place while that dries. It's not going to show through or anything, so I'm just going to do like 2 little pieces. And for my My Life 2017, I know everybody's doing differently. I think that's why I had such a hard time deciding what to use, because I didn't know really what I was going to use it for, you know? Was I going to use it, and I'm wiping blue off. Isn't that great? Yeah, let's put white down, but use that. I'm going to brain fart, guys. Ugh. I had such a hard time deciding what type of journal, what I was going to do. Normally, you guys know me, I love making journals. Any type, every type. But I think the reason why I had so much problem with this one is because I didn't know what I wanted to do, you know. The My Life 2017, I mean, it's going to have all kinds of fun stuff, but, you know, then I hear them talking about making them kind of planner-ish. So I'm going to use them as keeping track stuff, monthly things, weekly things. I am not a planner. I don't, you know, I have a hectic life, but it's a simple life. So I don't need a schedule. I'm not that type of person. So I really didn't know where I was going to go with this. And that's why I had such a hard time figuring out where I was going with the journal, because I did not know what my 2017 was going to be about for me. So I finally decided that it's going to be literally just about my art. It'll be the techniques, the lessons, the prompts, everything like that. It could be some journaling, but anything I decide to do, this will work for. So that's why I'm somewhat dry. As a reminder, make sure you put wax paper down, because luckily I caught it in time. I was having one of those moments, we all have them, where otherwise it would have been glued to my desk. So alright, so it's pretty dry. I decided I want to do I'm going to do a little bit of sewing, do some ribbon work here, and then like a bow, and I'm hoping it looks good. If it doesn't, then I'm up a creek without a paddle. So here we go. It did it. I don't know yet if I like it. I don't know. I'm kind of stuck with it, but I don't know. I think it'll look good once I'm all done. I went ahead and I took some double-sided tape and just did around the edges just to hold it down for now. I'm debating what I want to do on this. And the reason why I chose cloth, I usually don't, guys. If you're one of my subbies, you've been with me a while, you know I don't usually use cloth as a cover. But this is still going to be used. This part back here, I'm still going to be using it for wasted paint, you know, as this journey goes on. So I abuse this bad boy. I pick it up, I flip it around, so I can still do all the movement I want with it without having to struggle with a really hard bound one. So what I decided to do, I took some of my duct tape and duct taped the edging down just to keep it like that. I'm going to leave it like that for now. It'll be a work in progress, that part. So, but that's how that one works in the back. I like it. I got little pieces everywhere. Now let's do a little decoration on the front. As you can kind of see, I kind of sketched out like a little flower here, at least it started with flower. So yeah, let's get crack-a-lackin'. Alright guys, here it is, My Life. I like it, I love it. I may end up adding more to it later, but for now, that is going to be My Life in 2017. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you guys realize you don't have to spend a lot of money to do to make a journal. This was just composition notebooks and wasted paint. So, like I said, this is my beginning. I'm not anywhere. It's going to be a progress, which is how my life is. So, happiness to you, and go make a mess. Bye.